Hello and welcome. So in this video, we're going to be going over if music therapy is the right career path for you. If music therapy is the right career path for you. So, what it takes to become a music therapist. Let's start there. So a music therapist does need either a bachelor's or a master's in specifically music therapy. Now this is a limitation to the field. It does take a lot of time to become a music therapist, and unfortunately, through university is the only way to be certified. It's not really one of those certifications that you can do a course and then you have a certification for life. Unfortunately, you do need a scholastic through university degree to become a music therapist. So there's about 70 different programs within the music therapy. AMTA is the website, American Music Therapy Association. You can find it on the AMTA website. I'll throw that link in the description. But basically, there's music therapy accredited schools, and you'll be able to kind of sort through those, see the programs, see which one is best for you. But this is also going to be a degree in music. So if you don't know any instruments yet, or you're new to music, this is going to be a particularly difficult career path to start, because usually you have a primary instrument, like an instrument that you excel at, and you take performance classes with that instrument while you learn other instruments. So for me, my primary was piano, but other people were saxophone, there were other people who were violin, there were other people who were oboe, right? And the list goes on and on of the primary instrument. But beyond that, you're going to be learning other instruments, because music therapists need to have foundational piano, we need foundational guitar, and over time we want to get it professional level piano and guitar. I mean, you don't have to play the fanciest solos, but you want to be able to see a song and be able to quickly learn it, because within a session, right, if a client wants this kind of music, you're going to want to learn it and be able to replicate that style of music. So as a music therapist, it is necessary to be very versatile. As a musician, you will need to play different genres depending on what the clients are wanting, right? So because of that, there is a lot of training that goes into the musical aspect of music therapy. Beyond that, in the studies, we will be diving into clinical psychology. So there's the psychology classes that the other psychology majors will take. Psychology is actually an embedded minor within the degree of music therapy, so you automatically have a psychology minor. Kind of cool. At least in my program, I'm pretty sure that's how it works in all programs, but I could be wrong. But you will be taking psychology classes, nevertheless, in all music therapy programs. Within a music therapy program, you're also going to get 5 clinical experiences. So for me, I worked in different places, but I started in a school, then I was in a center for adolescents, then I did a children's hospital. I actually did a children's hospital twice, once in gastro and once in inpatient psychiatric, and then I did online sessions for cancer patients. And then during these clinical experiences, you're going to have written paperwork, really like assignments based off of what you're learning in the field, right? And besides the written work, because my program at the University of Miami was very intense with the paperwork. Not all programs are as intense, but regardless, if you're not used to doing a lot of administrative paperwork, music therapy is going to kind of tear you a new one a little bit. It certainly did for me. It is definitely a field not for the faint of heart when it comes to admin work. You do need to be focused, and you need to be able to delegate time to it. And I will say in my undergrad, and sometimes these days, I do still do a fair bit of cramming, but there is dedicated blocks of time that needs to be put towards the paperwork aspect of it. Anyways, back to the undergraduate. So you'll have those clinical psychology, right? You'll have the field work, the practicum, you'll have your music performance, right? And then That's the one thing about this degree program is for a university program, they do kind of choose all your classes for you. So you're going to have every single class essentially chosen for you. So also, beyond this, you'll do a 6-month internship, which will give you the experiences that you need in the population that you want to work with. So I did the majority of my internship working with kids with autism, which is where I currently work right now. And yeah, it landed me my first job. I actually still contract with my internship supervisor, and we're still on great terms. He's an amazing guy. So yeah, but what if you already have a bachelor's in music and you want to do music therapy? Well, you can do a master's equivalency in music therapy. Now, you know, most masters are going to be 2 years. Unfortunately, music therapy just loves to make everything harder in the scholastic world. It's going to be a 3-year degree to do a master's equivalency in music, even if you already have a bachelor's in music. If you don't have a bachelor's in music and you still want to do music therapy, but you don't want to get a bachelor's degree, there are some, not many, but some schools that if you have a background in education or psychology and demonstrate, you know, very good musicianship, will let it slide. And you have to kind of ask around. There's not like a public domain list of that, but you kind of have to ask around with the schools, and it's kind of a case-by-case basis when it comes to that. So, you know, that is an option, but regardless, it's going to be a decent amount of time in school, right? Like, no matter where you are, if you have the bachelor's or not, like, if you want to pivot to music therapy and you've been doing another job, like, it's going to take some years of training to get board certified as a music therapist. Oh, and the last thing I forgot to say, after the internship, you do need to take a board exam. I'm taking my board exam in 7 days. Hopefully all's well, and I will be a board certified music therapist. So kind of an exciting time in my life. Got some studying to do. I actually did fail this exam the first time. You need 95 out of 130 questions, and I got 92 out of 130. I was so pissed, but I'm going to retake it, and hopefully this time will be better. But yeah, if you have any questions about joining the career of music therapy, happy to answer them. Shoot them in the comments. Let me know if you found this video valuable. Please leave a like. Subscribe for more music therapy content, and I'll love to see you in the next video. Peace.